Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Champagny. No points so far. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Second shot opportunity. Devin Vassell has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
18.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Wallace outside. Back to Hartenstein. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Champagny. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Champagny's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are...
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here's Champagny. Now here's Vassell. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Down low. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And Fox powers it home.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pass to Champagny. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Back to Towns. Good.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
Now here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Oh, swiped away. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And it's a Spurs ball. 4-point game. Outside Wembanyama. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got 6.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. For 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Vassell outside. Here's Fox. Anunoby covering. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break. Here comes New York. That ties it up.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
New York making a switch here. San Antonio moving the ball around. On the wing, Fox. On the wing, Vassell. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here are the Knicks. Inside. Anunoby. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Champagny. From behind the arc. Drains the triple. Champagny's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Screen by Robinson. And Clarkson, here we go. Robinson can't hit. San Antonio leading. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Champagny. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Champagny. And here's Vassell. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Spurs out in front. Up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back.
17.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
On the wing, Vassell. Out to Fox. Lets it fly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And there's an opportunistic side to Vassell, tracking down the miss and creating offense.
Here's Towns. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Pass to Champagny. The three. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Wembanyama. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Castle. Three-pointer, Fox. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Vassell outside. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Pounds with the creativity and explosive.
The 3, Vassell. That one doesn't drop. Robinson with it. Castle covering. Pass to Brunson. Vassell, right side. Here's Champagny to the middle. Goes back up. And here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out to the right wing. Champagny shot is off. Knicks trailed by 6. Up ahead. Towns caps off the break.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. But that fella's got some big feet, too.
Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from the wing. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. New York working the ball around now. Here's Towns. He's got 6. Easy work inside for Towns.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
27.
Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside. You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
.50 seconds left in the second period. Here's Harper. Wembanyama screen. From downtown. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Second team foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Shoots. It's hauled in by Robinson. Pass to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. And here's Robinson. Outside Anunoby. He buries it from 3. He's got 9. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front, up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And that one's good for Brunson.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Pass to Castle. They set the pick to the inside. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver it.
The shot by Towns, no good. Wembanyama with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. New York leading by 4. Pass to Hart. Back to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. Bryant outside. Pass to Cornette. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Hart goes in. And a nice finish on the layup. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Knicks leading by 6. Brunson surveys. Pass to Towns. Wide open look. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Back to Cornette. And stolen by Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Brunson with it. 9 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 12.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Back to Cornette. That one falls. Cornette's gotten his second bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Left side Barnes. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's Towns. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Pass to Cornette. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Barnes, it's good.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, the big body of Johnson getting up on the fast break.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face.
How about that, guys? A big-time answer. He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York.
San Antonio, 48.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. San Antonio trailing here to the middle. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Vassell outside. Now Fox. Right side, Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Here's Vassell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Back to Clarkson. Pass to Robinson. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of 3-point buckets.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Stolen by Vassell. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Alvarado. Here's Robinson. The rebound by the Spurs.
Mitchell Robinson. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Knicks. Josh Hart. OG Anunoby.
San Antonio leading.
Jalen Brunson.
Outside for Wembanyama. No good from outside. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
New York, again, can't hit. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama. Hart with a rebound. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Vassell. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Gets it to go.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Vassell! The three is in!
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Bridges owning the post right there.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Outside Vassell. Now Fox. Wembanyama fires. Tips it up. Vassell. The three is off. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Shoots a three. Yes, sir. Brunson for three.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Here's Wembanyama. Robinson with a steal. Now Brunson. Now Robinson.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
If there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. It's money from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Outside Brunson. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Robinson. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up.